is Sheffield Live.
Sheridan again.
This is Sheridan.
Sheridan's in there now, not in there. Not under the desk.
Oh, sorry, go on then. The Diversity Fest.
He's everywhere. And he's even going to Georgia, which I think is in Russia.
Yeah.
But I'm not that sure.
Tomlin, Sheridan. Trevor Tomlin.
Oh, of course
That's
it
Grace.
is. On Sheffield Live with the legendary Trevor Tomlin.
Hope you enjoy the show. Is that one on as well?
All ages, all genders, all sexualities.
Madge is under the desk as well.
All ethnicities, all abilities, all communities, all together. Be our guest at Diversity Fest.
It's really good, that jingle,
I'm
wasn't
Colin
it?
Toffo from Sheffield bands The Generals and Earth Tales. You're listening to Diversity Fest Radio on Sheffield Live 93.2 FM, presented by Trevor Tomlin, Thursdays between 3 and 4 p.m. Why don't you give it a go?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got about 4 minutes while this song plays. I just want to see if that's in the background. Oh, it kind of is. Yeah. So after this, I'll say something, Grace. I'll just sort of introduce the programme by saying something like, "You're listening to Diversity Fest Radio, episode number 20." Then I'll say something about they can text in if they want. I'll say all the tracks this week are from people performing at this year's event. I'll say what this is called, the track's playing now, and then I'll say I'd like to welcome our third guest to the show, Grace Parry. Hello, Grace. And then hopefully I've remembered to put the microphones up so we can speak to each other.
Yeah.
Then I'll ask you, what do you remember about your first visit to Diversity Fest? You know, like we said, is that okay?
Yeah,
And then
fine.
say what you like. Don't worry if you can't remember it in detail, nor can I. But it just makes the programme more interesting if we talk for a minute or so, yeah. And then I'll say thank you and then play another song. And the mics will go down and then we'll decide what to do next. Is that alright?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a bit loud.
Time is passing.
I'm just a bit worried why only one of the lights seems to be coming on. But I seem to be able to hear it in both ears.
Yeah.
Because of the
Or can
fear
I?
inside.
Or can I?
And the implication is that now she's crossed the line, she's neither.
It's a bit weird, I don't know why that's doing that.
Because it's not a phase.
Well, there's probably nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, but it still works and we'll still get the interview and all that.
Yeah, I mean, the microphones might be different. You can certainly hear it. Maybe you can only hear it that ear.
Yeah.
Can't hear it. Can't hear it in one ear, but I can hear it in the other. It's old. It might not work properly. But when we tested these, they did seem to work, so it should be alright. Don't worry, it'll work. The mysteries of technology, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Particularly well.
But I'm getting stronger.
Good, close it out.
She won and lost and she won again. The question wasn't if, but a definite when. Jennifer, Emily, Zoe or Lisa. Pick a name and hope it suits you. Losing friends and wanted attention. Losing family with bad
so
reception.
we're good.
Never can stop coming out. The history's stabbing its heels throughout.
I might as well just have one ear on if we're only going to be able to hear it through one ear.
Yeah, there's only one ear work.
On the CD.
And the implication is that now she's crossed the line, she's neither.
You can hear it on the speakers as well. Okay, so there's about a minute, and during the next song I'll try and find a pen.
I've got one.
There's one there. I haven't done the form to fill in yet either. That's not bad, really. But I'll wait, because it's only 40 seconds. If I go away, I probably won't come back quick enough. Okay, it's fine. It's alright. It's about... Okay, 15 seconds. Hello, Diversity Fest Radio 2019. This is show number 20. Wow, and we've got our third guest as well, Grace Parry, who's one of our organisers. We'll come to Grace in a minute. You're listening to Diversity Fest Radio 2019. If you're out there and you're listening and you want to be mentioned on the show, you could send us a text on 0795 218 3112. That's 0795 218 3112. In this week's show, all of the tracks are from acts that are performing at this year's Diversity Fest, which is in 10 days' time. Only 10 days! Woohoo! And we're nearly ready. Okay, Grace Parry is our guest this week. Week or year, I'm getting really confused. Hello, Grace.
Hello.
Well, let's try that again. Hello, Grace.
Hello.
That's better. We've got a slight buzz. But let me just... Okay, so... No, I'm getting a buzz on my headphones now. Okay, we'll see if we can be heard. Grace, you've been around since the first days of Diversity Fest, way back in 2015. Do you remember anything about what happened that year?
Yeah, I do remember long-term things much better than short-term things, and I think that was the year when I gave a talk about being on the asexuality spectrum. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good our first year. Although I sort of talked to people about what they were going to do, that I've got a really big buzz on my headphones. I'm going to take them off for a minute. In the very first year, I think we sort of put it together quite quickly. So we had some people doing workshops, some people doing talks, and we also had lots of music and some dance as well. So. I'll tell you what, Grace, I'm going to go to a track because I'm not sure one of the microphones is working, so I'm going to have to test it in the middle. Is that all right?
Okay, that's fine.
So we'll go to some music first. Okay.
Diversity Fest 2019.
Yeah, what happened is one of the microphones started buzzing. I couldn't hear anything else.
Yeah.
586 Queens Road,
Try,
Sheffield S2.
so while this track's playing, we'll try and figure out what's going on. Which is strange because we didn't really change anything. So I'm going to test them again like I did. I'll be able to hear this, but they won't be able to hear it outside if I press those two buttons. And you'll be able to hear it on that speaker. Right, does my mic work? Yeah, mine's fine. Shall we try yours again?
Mine's fine, is it?
Yeah.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. That's fine. So what the problem is the noise is coming. When we speak properly, that was just testing. So before it goes out,
yeah.
The buzzing noise started when I put the fader up when we went live.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get the other mic ready in case we need it. If that one cuts out, I'm going to swap to this one.
Okay.
But can you just say something into this one?
Hello, something into this one.
Oh, hang on, I haven't done it yet. I've got to put the headphones back on first. Say something to that.
Hello, saying something into this one.
Again, please.
Hello.
Right, that one doesn't work at all. Okay, not that one. We'll have to persevere with these two. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
They're old. It's a bit peculiar because they seem to work when it bypasses this bit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, this hasn't really happened before like this. Okay. So, worst case scenario, I might have to move my microphone to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Because that one doesn't do anything. It crackles. And that one seems to go on and off. Can I just grab the cable and just see if it's getting pulled or something? It does seem to work when we test it, which is peculiar. Just gonna. If you see me swap them over, you'll know why.
Yeah.
I won't tell you, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
But I need to. Yeah. Peculiar, don't know. Well, that's all we could do. I mean, we tested them and they worked, and then they cut out. Good luck, we'll try. Yeah, so. I don't know if they heard any of that at all, so perhaps I should ask the same question again. Is that alright?
Yeah.
I might have to, because I can't tell whether anyone can hear it. Right, now... No, that's still working, so...
I'm going crazy now.
They've got that over the machine.
I'm going crazy now.
Hey, when the music's going out.
I'm going crazy now. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy now. I'm going crazy now.
Okay, so at the end of this, which is about to end, there's just a 5-second jingle, and then I'll put the microphones up, and hopefully they might work this time. Don't worry, we do our best.
Find us on Facebook at Diversity Fest Sheffield.
Hello Sheffield, let's try again. We had a bit of a problem with one of the microphones there, but the track you just heard was Going Crazy by Yukon Dixon, and Yukon is one of the people performing at this year's Diversity Fest, so get yourselves there. Right, I've got with me Grace Parry, who's one of the co-organisers of the festival, and I asked Grace a question before and I don't think the microphone works, so we're going to try again, and if it doesn't work I'll swap the microphones over, which you'll hear a little bit of noise. Okay, hello Grace, are you there this time?
Hello, I hope I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear you this time. I
Great.
don't know what we've done differently, but it seems to be working. So do you mind if I ask you the same question again? Because I have no idea whether that was audible or not.
That's fine.
Okay, so Grace, you've been involved since the very beginning in 2015. Do you remember the first festival and what you did at that event?
Yeah, I can remember a lot of nice atmosphere, nice music, nice people, feeling comfortable with everyone. And I think that may be the year when I gave a talk about being on the asexuality spectrum, and giving a talk to people that are interested in learning and listening is much easier than talking to people on day-to-day life, when I've got a lot of supportive people around me at somewhere like the Diversity Festival, and people nodding and connecting with what I said, and I feel comfortable doing things like that among supportive people.
It was great, because I think it was great because I think you have to be quite brave to talk in front of a group of people, so I'm really glad you did that at the first festival.
Thanks.
Okay, the good news is I can hear you.
That's
so sorry to repeat the question,
That's
but
fine.
this time I think the people out there can hear us. That's wonderful. Right, what I was going to say before we played Yukon there was that track that I just played was for all the people that I saw last weekend at Healy City Farm. They had a mini beer festival, and there was some music there. People like Treebeard played, and a woman called Claire Macy, who was great, and they're both playing at Diversity Fest. So
Great.
there you go. That last song was for them. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to update people on the times on each of the stages. Although I think one of them has changed today, but I'll try to change that as we go along. Grace, I'm just going to put your mic down for a minute in case it starts crackling. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Diversity Fest is on Sunday the 29th of September at Hagler's Corner between 1 and 9 o'clock. It's free entry and there's 44 performers, I think, or something like that. Music, dance and spoken word. There's some workshops that you can take part in. It's child friendly and dog friendly, and you can come along whenever you like, leave whenever you like, stay all day if you like, stay for an hour, whatever, it's up to you. It's free, come along and check it out. So I'm going to read through the times that people are performing. On Mary Seacole's stage, which is outside in the courtyard, we have at 1 o'clock Rotherham Sangeet Choir, at 1:30 A Mind Apart, at 2 o'clock Horrow, 2:30, that one's going to change I think, so think somebody cancelled today. So at 2:55, Kirstiana. 3:25, Sheffield Performing Arts. 3:55, Raga Fanatics. 4:15, Zubidar. 4:45, 50 plus contemporary dance. That'd be good because I'm over 50. I think I have to join in with that one. 5:20, Claire Macy. 5:55, Rotherham African Drummers.